Hello, everyone. James S. Cassidy here, and I fucked up.
Twice
How
now.
so?
Okay, well, let me put it this way. We were supposed to do the podcast Saturday. I forgot it was Saturday, so we had to do it at 9 o'clock. Unfortunately, then it was just Manga Reader and I. Spoiler alert,
Here's
Manga
joined
Reader's...
by me. Love
Yeah,
me, hate me. I'm the manga reader.
yeah.
Can't
So,
live without me.
so it was just me and him. We did 2.5 hours of a recording, and the program didn't record. Wait, is it recording now? Yes, it is. So now it's recording,
Are you
and
ready?
hopefully it stays this way.
Good.
Yeah. So now we actually have Four Life in here with us. Say hello.
Yo.
So now we're gonna have the real
Hello.
podcast this time around.
And you may be wondering where our fourth member is. Well, we don't have one tonight.
Yeah, where's our
Or
fourth
yesterday.
member? Didn't show up either yesterday or today, so SOL, I guess.
That's a bummer.
Well, I mean, they're the ones I keep telling them it's the same time, and they always like show up like an hour late, 2 hours late. I
Steve's
mean, I thought
normally
you were
on
bad
time.
for life, but at least you show up. This guy doesn't show up until after the recording.
Wait, did he show? I don't
Maybe
even see him
Godzilla
last
happens.
night.
Yeah, well, he
Well, I know
messaged me
Steve. I
after
know Steve said.
we bet he messaged me like after this whole after the whole thing, and I was like, dude, late.
Yeah, Steve normally. I heard this weekend that he was going to be busy, but I didn't know if he was going to do it or not. From the sound of it, when he contacted me, it was like, oh, he's going to do it this weekend. Hasn't shown up.
Yeah. Anyway, so we'll do it for real this time. So chapter 676, The Infinite Dream.
I
I've
aptly
never
named
been a
because
dream, I dream of you. I believe I perceive the sight of you.
even though we're not even in this dream world yet,
Yeah.
but everything feels like a
Hope is a
dream.
waking dream. Aristotle.
And then,
I would
well,
assume
like
it
we
was
did
gonna
last
happen.
night, which none of you will know because we didn't get it recorded off. He's
Yeah.
coming. Madara
I
is
said
coming.
I said I was sorry.
Oh, it's not your fault. Well,
Well, it is my
basically,
fault, but
I started up. I started it off last night saying he's coming. Madara is coming. Yeah, thanks for that.
yeah.
Who else
Madara-
was coming? I had no idea.
Context. It's really needed here. Madara is coming.
You know, it's funny how that was
Over
the
kids.
narration. That was the editor notes, right?
I'd assume it is at this point.
I don't know. It
I
was
think
the
it
editor.
is.
Was it the editor's note with Obito going, "No, wait, stop! Don't come inside me."
I think that was editor note, but it was funny because like the way how it was, if you read it the way I read it, it would have been like Madara's coming. Oh, no, he's coming. Madara's coming. Hey, everybody, get your hats ready and say happy birthday. Surprise! It's like that. It's like, oh, he's coming. Surprise!
Fruit basket for Madara Uchiha.
Was that portal open the whole time? Because his next line in this case,
Yeah,
does
he
that
heard
mean he can
nice.
just hear through dimensions at this point, or was that portal open
He-
the
he's
entire
Superman.
time
I
to
think
hear
he
them?
through the vacuum of space
I think
somehow.
I think
Somehow.
I think when Kakashi was saying he's coming the last time, I think that's where the portal starts to open, and I believe Madara starts to hear everything they're talking. Like, you know what I did the sound say the bell test? Oh yeah, of course, teamwork. And then Madara proceeds to have a cool line for himself, which I thought that was cool.
Oh, in this case,
So he pops into
Everyone's
existence.
scared.
Goes in this case.
just look at
Yeah.
him, guys. Don't act or anything. Right as he comes out of the portal, no, just stand there.
Would you consider
make this look
together
cool.
team? Would you consider dying together teamwork?
Of course, he's died together.
Well, of course.
Do I
Ow.
totally look like Frieza right now?
Madara,
No,
he get both
know-
Rinnegan?
you know, uh, does anybody get the feeling that if the bell test was referring to take his eyeball, only to see both of his eyes in place, and then Kakashi's like, ah, shit.
Son of a bit. All right, Naruto, do the
Like-
1,000 years of pain. Ah! What the hell?
You know, it's something I had to remind about how Kishimoto be writing at times. It's not this arc, it's every arc or most of the arc. It's always like, I build a hype that you believe is going this direction, only to swerve and just say, oh crap, change of plan. I mean, it happened with Pain arc with the whole, oh shoot, look, each of Pain is gonna fight each of the different Konoha member. Next chapter, the Super Shinron Tensei. Okay,
Now
no
that
fights.
Now that I'm just for an artist opinion in this case, that's the panel where they're saying where Obito is no more. Now it just looks like Kish chose the black Setsu just so he could do like basically a silhouette to not have to put any more effort in drawing more people. All he did was color in a black person that looks like a person.
Yeah,
Okay.
he took the term half-assed too literally.
Oh my god.
And then we ended up talking, but we'll get to it later. Even though even in this panel, it makes no sense. Like, where are the stars?
What stars? Oh,
Exactly.
What stars? Exactly. It's just daylight with dark clouds.
Maybe Kishimoto had have a hard time to draw stars, so he probably he tried to do the pre-K stars, those typical 5-pointer stars, the way you see in Mario Brothers. So he's like, okay, that looks too cheesy. I don't know how you draw a star. Screw it, just make it all dark. I've just learned from Kubo how he used black ink to the limit. So there you go. Sky is black. Apparently.
Polka dots. I've always been more of a pitch black guy. I've always been more for polka dots. I've never been one for polka dots.
I'm surprised Kishimoto has the time to draw the grounds being so destroyed instead of like, hey, let's have a clean ground, so I don't need to destroy too much detail in those grounds. Because that's supposed to be hard to draw and be consistent with that part. Like, oh, this rock wasn't this higher than the Kakashi's rock. I should draw.
That's why he has assistants for.
I know, but it's still a lot of hard work.
Did you make the rock higher than they want? No, I just thought it was simple. Did you put the rock higher than the other one? No.
Oh man!
You dishonor your family.
Get out of service. You no longer work in business.
You will never work in manga ever again.
I will have your name blacklisted.
I'm gonna just buy 6 assistants to get. I'm gonna have 6 editors, 6 assistants. Everything I'm going for. Oh,
New editors every week.
Yeah, I guess that's why. I guess that's why they made Hinata trip. Because if they have Hinata around, they're gonna be like, "Oh, don't you even push me before I fire you."
Don't you dare mess with my manga. Because it is my manga. I can do it.
So we have Black Zetsu, who's using Obito's body as a puppet. So we're assuming that Obito is dead now. I'm guessing. We're going to assume that he's actually dead.
Super corpse this time.
This one is much ambiguous than last chapter in terms of like, is he dead or alive? Is he saying this or that? This one is pretty much saying he's asleep or he's dead. So at least this one.
Because Obito is no more.
Please, we all know Naruto will somehow figure out.
and plus, Obito is. If you go to the Obito fan club, you would know that Obito is known for a troll, and he has been doing it well so far. He's like, "Oh,
Obito
I'm gonna revive Madara."
I thought everyone hated him after. I thought everyone hated him after it was revealed that Toby was.
No, that's just Nate River.
Just Nate River.
No, there's a good amount. I had Sakura around there, and a lot of people thought reasonable and make some good friends. But nonetheless, they did recount the entire moments that you would think it would go this route, but then he's like, psych. So I'm gonna guess this will be another case. I just don't know when. He's gonna be like, I'm alive.
Oh, we got a lot more to cover. So.
Oh, guess what?
We haven't even gotten to the important part yet.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes.
And that's only a few pages away.
Yeah. So we're going to assume Obito was dead or at least unconscious.
Yeah.
If he isn't dead already. So we have Black Zetsu using his body, and he says that Obito was trying to make up for all the mistakes he's ever done and wanted to. Basically, he wanted redemption. And he calls Obito selfish for wanting that.
Mm-hmm. and he want to be like Naruto, but that was selfish. He's so
Yeah.
stupid. Or
So-
spoiled.
Yeah, what a spoiled brat.
Then we have
Your
Madara just
standard.
standing there going, "I'm scheming. This is my scheming face. First
I
I
can
look to
look
the
left. I can
then
look
I look to
forward.
the right, and then back off."
Yeah.
Epic game of red light, green light, as we were talking last night.
Yeah.
Sakura didn't get the message.
Only in this game, the losers don't get to go home. They go to hell. Trigun reference. Anyway, so Sakura, like, what appears to be like she's afraid because she takes a step back, and Kakashi's like, "I don't blame her. That fucking eye is powerful. This guy can kick
Oh,
my
yeah, that-
ass."
You know, why does it
Yeah.
only say eye power when it should say eyes? His eyes are powerful instead.
Wow.
Because it's not like he only has one eye still.
Yeah, unless that's the translation fault, or we just don't, or probably don't know how to. I don't think that's a. I don't remember if that's a good how to write a plural in a Japanese term, but who
Well,
knows?
you can't say eyes. So if it was written that eyes power,
That would be more
You're
wrong.
horrible.
Yeah, I know. Guess yeah.
his powerful
Probably trash.
eyes would make sense. But I mean, we'll be talking about that later on
Yeah,
about the whole powerful
think-
eyes thing
Yeah.
abbreviation.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, I think the manga stream said I forget. It says something completely different. Not completely different, but has a different wordings. In all
You
in
know,
all.
I'm not surprised because all of them have like different translations.
Yeah, it started last chapter. That different translation is bound to happen now, huh? Good.
Been happening for a while, but
Especially
it's
when it
just
comes to
becoming
pairing
more
stuff.
noticeable.
I think it's become way too apparent. I think it wasn't a big deal a while back, and now it's become a huge deal. I mean, huge, changing factor. Granted, it is a changing factor, but it's not something we would dive in, be hype about a raw chapter. But now, all of a sudden, we want a raw chapter, so we could just say, "Haha, told you this translation was correct." So,
And we're only doing this recently, by the way.
I mean, the only
Out of
the
every other
only-
scenes in the entire manga, we've never done this before. So now, all
Yeah,
of a sudden, in the last like month, we've been doing this with every single chapter.
yes,
We
the
finally
last chap-
started. We finally caught some common sense, or something. I don't know.
The last chapter, I actually, look up on the raw chapters and try to figure out which one's the right one. Was the 635, but the whole Karen words saying like, "Oh, I love getting stabbed. I want more of that." Ends up being the wrong. So go figure that Manga Panda got it wrong in that one. It ends up being like, dude, he just stabbed me. How the hell I'm gonna like that son of a bitch?
Plot convenience. In 3, 2, 1. I love you, but I hate you. I love you, but I hate you.
Sounds like Helga, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Of
so
Naruto
then we got Sakura looking at Naruto and Sasuke again. The iconic scene of her being left behind, and then she's looking at them
mini
like,
flashback.
yeah. So we got, she's like, Sanai-sama, at last, I think I caught up, and then she finally releases fully, and because she has released it sort of before, but this is actually a full release of her Byakugo seal.
I wonder if Kish just decided to like shrink the image he just drew instead of like creating it all over again. Because
I bet her he has stencils.
yeah, he just stenciled it and then said, "I can shrink this down, put it there, and then boom! I don't have to make it look like an extensive work of flashback. All I have to do is reference back to like a few chapters ago."
I know, I know. Like when there's like a compile of a lot of flashbacks, they just literally take the panel. They don't try to erase the dialogue bubbles or anything. So pretty much, I think that's the case.
Kind of wish Kish would now just include like a clock time up in the corner of every panel now, just to know how long it's been
I
for
know,
every chapter.
a lot has happened in the past 12 hours. More than
12
time
hours.
seems to allot
It's
it
been
for.
20 minutes.
I
Yeah.
really want to know what's the time zone right now. Like what's the time? It's like 5 a.m.
It's a
It-
Dragon
it-
Ball
the
Z
only-
time zone. Few minutes pass in hours, and a few hours pass in minutes.
You want to know something funny? I could be wrong. You want to know something funny? You remember when Madara told Hashirama that the tree needs to charge up for 15 minutes so he could be prepared and do the Moon Eye plan?
Yes.
I feel like it finally finished charging when Madara was getting his ass kicked by Naruto.
He was dead for only 15 minutes.
I feel like that's the case because think about it. Why would a tree would talk to him, even though he would try to help him so he could get somebody revived? Who knows? But still, what if the tree was like, I'm fully charged just now, so put me inside again.
Yeah. Hi, I'm the bad guy. Instead of going through with my plan when I actually have the opportunity to do so, I'm just gonna stall for time until something else happens. Hey, the hero has come back. Now I'm gonna go full throttle with my plan.
It only takes 2 dumbasses to finally get my plan into action.
Well,
or
it's like
two goody two-shoes. In
Remember
this case, only 1 goody two-shoe and 1 questionable.
Yeah, do you remember the Dr. Evil scene? He goes,
Yeah.
"What, are you not gonna watch him? You just left him over a pit." He's like, "No, I'm just gonna leave them there and assume that they died." And it's like, "But why don't you just shoot him now? I mean, look, I got a gun in my room. I'll go get it. Boom, dead, done. You just don't get it, Scott."
Oh
You just
yeah, I
don't.
remember that. I remember that.
You just don't
got the
get it,
chance right
Scott.
there. It's like it's right there. I remember.
Sharks with lasers. With
Sea bat.
lasers!
Sea bass.
Sea bass.
Yeah, they are mutated sea bass. Are they angry and thirsty for blood? Yeah, well, it's a start.
I love you, Scott.
Scotty don't.
Father.
So we got Sakura just charging in right at Madara, which again, this caused controversy, but she goes, I'll create a diversion, you guys go.
Quick, without thinking, I'll cause a distraction.
And Sasuke and Naruto fail because they just stand there for like a good 5 seconds instead of
Hey
following
guys,
suit.
I said come with me. I didn't say stand there. That's not what a distraction is.
Yeah, but we've got people like, oh, this was stupid as Sakura. This was so stupid. Went in without thinking and stuff like that. I'm like, no, the plan was perfect, but
the funny
They
thing is
didn't
the plan
execute
could.
properly.
The funny thing is the funny thing is if Madara got one eye, maybe it would have went perfectly with just one shadow clone. Well, shadow.
Limbo.
One limbo shadow, yeah, and then you got the other guy just try to attack the real Madara. So that would have went well, but unfortunately, I guess
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Well, because
Eventually.
we haven't released that part yet. Because the point is that people are comparing this to like when Hinata jumped in against Pain, and it's like no, because Sakura actually like says, "I'm the diversion. You guys do the rest. I'm gonna do one thing. You guys do another thing." She didn't just go in and says, "I'm gonna do everything myself."
She doesn't get herself killed.
Yeah. Which is what Hinata did, who she just like jumped in without even anything, and even then, Sakura has the ability to regenerate.
Yeah, that's why Madara's got a exclamation mark. Pretty much, it was meant to be diversion. It was if she gets stabbed, so be it. But it's not like it's gonna mess up the entire plan. Pretty much, it could go one way or another. The only thing that messed up is the whole limbo is actually got more stronger than before.
Yeah, so you have like Kakashi and Naruto doing a shocking face, like Sakura, and Sasuke's like, "Now's my chance." And he just goes straight in
Quick! I've got my opening.
with his lightning sword.
Right, double kill time.
Because we didn't know it was lightning, so we needed the fizz. What is it? Is it?
Yeah.
It's soda pop or something, or pop or whatever. The soda. I don't really care.
My sword is made of Mentos and Diet Coke.
It explodes on impact.
So Sakura tries to punch Madara, and obviously it gets stopped by a limbo.
Some invisible wall.
Yeah,
Some invisible force
wall.
field.
Yeah. So now we know that Sakura does not know anything about the limbo, and the only limbo that he was using, if you all remember, Naruto actually locked down.
Yep.
So the limbo that they originally were fighting is actually locked down on field, and and Madara brought,
Pretty
you
much,
know,
pretty much new
Madara ran away like a little bitch.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, did Madara? Did you bring up the fact that like all of a sudden Madara came back like
Legs.
complete again?
No, I forgot to bring that up, but I did.
Yeah, like he just came out of the portal complete again. Well, didn't he go in only half the man he used to be? Now he comes out a full man.
That regeneration can be quite appealing.
What happened to the other pair of legs?
They're
Like,
walking
there's-
on their
yeah.
own. That's where the
Like,
limbo is. It's the legs. They transcended.
Now Orochimaru's
Yeah.
like, I that happened to my arms once.
Yeah, my arm. Why aren't my arms in limbo?
I actually once thought that Madara was gonna combine Obito's body and just take over there. Like, I use Obito bottom half. Now it's mine. So now it's the super limbo.
My dick is much bigger now.
Suddenly, I only have some urges for Rin, but whatever.
I feel like a real man now. I beat a girl in midair. Hooray!
I think
Man.
so it feels like the other half is broken, but whatever.
so Madara makes note that Sakura's technique is exactly like the one that Tsunade has used when he fought her back then, at the beginning of the war.
Mm-hmm.
That was just earlier in the day.
Yeah. So
That's
yeah,
crazy.
that was just
Earlier-
that was about,
earlier
that was
this
about
afternoon.
20 minutes ago.
That's really crazy when you truly think that way.
But
It's only
so
been a day.
so what this proves is that what?
Sorry.
It's Naruto's birthday apparently right now.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
The birthday's supposed to happen soon.
Birthday contains no lap dance. Ding.
Well, they said today was his birth. Well, like
No, they said tomorrow's his birthday.
tomorrow. So it's
Yeah.
not even midnight yet.
Apparently.
I don't know what the time is. If we see dawn, then it's tomorrow. If we don't get anybody to
That's it
said dawn.
at this point.
I
It's
said
all
sunset.
happening at
No,
10
no,
o'clock at
yeah,
night
no.
right now. Naruto is dead for 20 minutes at least.
It's
Or
past their
15
bedtimes.
minutes.
whatever. Thank you.
But
Yes, everybody. But yeah, stop by an invisible wall. Henceforth, we've got Sasuke now. Sasuke and Naruto are charging forward.
yeah, and by the way, we have Sakura like confirming basically this chapter that she is as powerful, if not more powerful, than Tsunade at this young of age.
Just for the record, that Black Ross supposed to stop her. They didn't. So that's pretty impressive. That's an impressive feature when you think about it. because
Yes,
it's like-
all types of women are being blocked with giant black rods.
Wait, can I comment on the Hinata part now or not yet?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Why not?
Here's the problem. The reason why I'm gonna agree with a lot of people with the whole Hinata and not try to be not hypothetical. What's that word? Hypocrite, is because Hinata herself said it. I'm agreeing what she said because that's what she just said. She said it's selfish. She said it's crazy and everything. But oh well. Did Sakura say, I know this is stupid, I know this is crazy, and this is selfish? Did she say anything like that? She just said, okay, here's the plan. I'm going to create a diversion, then it's all up to you. That's a plan. There is no plan. That was the point of Hinata. There is no plan. She knows what she's doing. She's about to get cut, dead. But that's not the case, because the whole part happened. But anyway, the point is, she didn't have a plan. Sakura did. So... We could acknowledge what she tried to do was a good effort, but unfortunately, Madara, you pretty much could say this chapter was like, oh, this is what the full power of Madara is. You could do foreshadows, you could do meteorites, you could do the Moon Eye plan instantly now. That was the case. So I mean,
We're getting
it's
ahead of
not like-
ourselves there, though.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Going ahead of-
But my point is, this chapter was like, it wasn't trying to demonstrate too much of Madara's power, but you get the idea that the full power, complete Madara is different than one half, and a half. I mean, so
It's hard to
We'll
think
get
that
into
one
that.
eye somehow makes all the difference, though.
well,
Yeah,
it's like
and
I'm-
we're gonna go in greater detail about that one a little later on, but
Exactly.
Go for it.
Oh, go
Back to
ahead.
the chapter at hand. Sakura's attack hits full force, but it completely misses. How that Madara somehow is still how that Shadow Madara is still standing, we have no idea.
Yeah, and basically Madara's looking at Sakura like, I am not amused.
Yeah.
I didn't even feel the wind on that one like I did with Guy.
Yeah.
You know,
Um,
it's funny because her punch could really actually fizzle, but like not make him fly. I don't know if it could make him fly, but I know it could just like ow. But because you
Oh.
could tell you could tell that impact from the first panel on that page. It's like damn, it could look like it would have hurt like fuck.
yeah, that is another thing. How come during the guy battle, like, Madara didn't even use the limbo?
Because he's stupid.
Like,
Maybe he
Yeah.
was, and Guy was just way too fast for the Shadow.
that is somewhat true too, I guess. But
I,
Madara was.
I would believe that if it actually showed on panel that he attempted to do such a thing and it didn't work, I would believe
Yeah.
that. But
Madara is just a confusing dude.
I like so literally. Okay, people are saying that Sakura's useless because she can't land a hit on Madara. Okay, people, Madara is making up rules as he goes.
Yeah, he's
Every
God,
single
dude.
panel, there's one new power. Every single panel, there's one thing that he does differently. Every single panel, he manages to get out of something he should not have been able to get out of in the first place.
I blame
And then never
Hashirama
explain why
for
he
that.
never used that same power beforehand.
I blame Hashirama for that one.
But anyway, so now we got this page, which you see Sasuke with his sword about to take a swing right behind Sakura, and bullshit if you're saying it's not. He's right behind her. He's not off to the left. He's not off to the right. He's right
Angles.
behind her.
Angles. It's all angles.
Okay.
Look,
No,
look,
that's no.
look, look,
No,
look.
I think
Sas-
Naruto's like double expression of exclamation points kind of supports the theory that Sasuke is going to cut through Sakura.
And Naruto speeds his ass up even faster by seeing this.
Holy shit! I gotta push my foot leg just a little bit further. Boom! Kick to the face.
Yeah, so now, then we get to the last battle. Naruto grabs Sakura, rips her out of the way, and they both collide with something in midair.
And we also get a nice little exclamation saying "grab" because
Yeah.
grab that makes a noise.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna say tickle there for a second, but
Tickle.
so Naruto and Sasuke and Sakura get blown back, and Naruto manages to cup a feel.
Maybe
Yeah.
Naruto's grabbing her. You know what?
he's, look. The word's gonna end. You gotta get lucky before it happens.
Yeah,
It's
You might
someone
I don't
well.
want to die a
pressed.
virgin.
You might as well. Plus, it's his
Hey,
birthday.
I
Plus-
tried saving your life. That's what I did.
So,
plus-
Doesn't matter
plus
if I grabbed a specific part.
So
You
we
know
get
what I
even-
mean.
we get even
Plus
more
it's-
complicated because now Naruto pulls the black rod out and asks Sakura, more or less, like he doesn't say it, but more or less he's asking like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "Don't worry about me, Naruto." And then she looks at Sasuke and says,
And he did.
"Sasuke, at least to a manga pundit, it says Sasuke-kun doesn't seem to care." Now, I've seen other translations about this, and they're all different. It's like either Sasuke-kun doesn't seem to care, and then it trails off, or it's Sasuke doesn't, and then ... about me. There's no care at all somewhere in there. I mean, these translations like differ. I don't really know which is the real one now.
Well,
In reality,
this one,
I'll
this
let you
one
go
doesn't
first.
have. Okay, this one it has not as strong as impact as the last chapter in terms of like which translation is right. If we get the right one, it would solve everything, and it will be like the biggest turn of event. This one doesn't really have that much of a value, but if you really assist to see if Sakura's only talking about herself or talking about just the team in general, then I guess you want to find out so bad. So be my guest, but I don't know. I mean, either way, it works. Either way, the whole point is Sasuke should have just cared. Period. I mean, that's the reason
Yeah.
why. That's the reason
Hey,
why.
are you all right? Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry. Nope.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like don't worry. I think she's smiling, correct? Because I don't know if she's smiling.
She, it's hard to say. I mean, with Kish, it looks like it doesn't really look so much like a smile. It just is like
A grimace.
a grimace.
I
Don't
mean,
worry.
the manga stream was much clearer. It looks like it. Manga panel looks like, ow, I'm pretty
They're
I'm
like
pretty
high
sad.
definition, so they put like
High
the black.
definition.
They make it look worse. I don't know. Uh Going back to the translation, the only I was saying this last night that the manga stream one kind of makes it sound a little bit more shallow, but they both have the same meaning regardless of what the translation basically is.
The point is, Sasuke should have just say
Sasuke
something.
is a dick. That's basically
Yeah,
what the point is.
and of course you're gonna have to compare this to the manga as a whole and not just the panel itself. Of course, something is gonna look shallow or just like one-dimensional if you just look at the scene itself. But if you like compare it to everything else that's happened, it seems more like she's saying that Sasuke doesn't care, period, about anything. He's just using people to get what he wants.
Pretty much. I mean,
And that's the context I took this scene as. Is even if she said Sasuke doesn't care about me, the context I still see is not the one, oh, he doesn't care about me, I want him to love me. No, it's not. That's not the context. The context is he doesn't care.
But
He wants what he wants, but he doesn't care who he has to go through to get it.
But haters gonna hate, so they're just gonna figure out, oh, hey, well, Naruto is trying to be all for whatever, and then no, you
Yeah.
don't have to worry about me, but I have to worry that what Sasuke thinks about me.
And it should be noticed that Sakura is always going to care about Sasuke. She's not going to care about him as a romantic or a lover or anything like that, but she is always going to care about him. Just the same as Naruto cares about Sasuke as well. But nobody's making claims that Naruto is gay for Sasuke, even though he's done like 10 times more things, more fangirling over Sasuke than Sakura has.
Oh, there's claims for it, but you just don't know it.
Oh, well, there's claims for it, but I don't see it on the Narahino or the NaruSaku sites. I don't see
Well, that's
anybody
because
making
they're
claims.
heavy about their whole Naruto loves Hinata.
Yeah, but I mean, like, oh, look, Sakura's sulking about Sasuke in this chapter.
Oh, no!
Naruto sulked about Sasuke throughout the entire fucking manga.
that's
What
true.
does that say?
But here's the
And
thing.
then
Here's the thing. I don't know where the people got the idea, but like people think some people most likely the more of a haters rather than the people in our community is they're saying like Sakura didn't respond to Naruto at all. I'm like, how you skip a panel? Where the hell? How the hell you miss that panel of saying like, oh, don't worry about Naruto and everything like that. I'm okay. How you miss I'm okay or it's okay? How
Well,
you
yeah.
miss that? You
Well,
made it. The thing
yeah,
is,
go
they
ahead.
made it okay. The thing is, they made it seem like okay. Once he pulled the rod, Sakura's like literally focusing on Sasuke while Naruto keeps screaming Sakura-chan. Made it sound like you're ignoring Naruto. I'm like, no, she's not ignoring. She was told she was pretty much worried by Naruto that her condition. She just let him know she's okay. Don't need to worry about it. But where's Sasuke in that part? It's gone. It's not even there. It's not there at all. Like you could wait 20 minutes. Sasuke would still look at Madara like, what to do? How to kill him today? I don't know how you killed this son of a bitch. But Sakura is expecting another. Are you okay too? Because they were all in the battlefield, all three of them, and yet there was not one slight of fuck.
Yeah.
darn it.
And in this panel, Sakura finds out that Sasuke has a Rinnegan in his left eye. Whoop de fucking do. And
I don't know why your eye was closed this whole time, but I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
but-
assume that something happened to it. Oh,
yeah,
oh, hey, a Rinnegan.
and then we find out that then we found out that Madara like can produce now 4 more limbos. And I say 4 more, not 3 more, because the first limbo was actually caught in place thanks to Naruto.
Yeah, it was sealed.
Again.
And don't you just love how Sasuke's the only one that can see them, but no, Naruto has to be the one that fights them? Oh, hey, you can't see them, you can sense them, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you can find where they are.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
the biggest controversy about this scene was that some people believe that Sasuke was literally going to go through Sakura, literally slice through her to get to Madara, and other people are arguing that no, he went for the limbo shadow or the limbo clone that was on the left. So he wasn't even next to. Okay, one, the angles don't add up to him going to the limbo to the left, and two, we don't know when these limbos were actually summoned, and like
And
there's no
Sasuke's
indication that he made these limbos prior to Sakura attacking.
and now Sasuke's proclamation kind of makes it out that there was only one out on the field at that point.
Yeah.
Because Sasuke now mentions Madara now has 4 shadows.
I think
Yeah.
he was just referring to in general. But I feel like
Well, you would think that he knew that there were 4.
here's another way to read this. You could say like Sasuke was going through Sakura. He's going for a double kill. But Naruto just sensed there's another shadow. The shadow starts to appear. So therefore he speed up and kick away Sasuke. And then Sasuke is like, oh crap, there's a shadow. Let me just try to go for a swing, and it just stopped. So pretty much what I'm saying is the sequence is going like this for Sasuke's point of view. From Sasuke's point of view, he's going for a swing on both of them. And then probably his Rinnegan most likely see the shadow finally appear. And then I guess he's still going to go for the swing, but because shadow appears, so why stop there? So he just tried to go for it. It didn't work. And you can argue that way. But the argument still remains. Was he really going through Sakura? Perhaps. Because it's hard to say.
I don't think he was going to do it intentionally, but at the same time, it's like, I don't care who I have to go through. I don't think he's purposely aiming for Sakura, but he's just like, oh, there's the open opportunity right there. I'll just go through it here. Because because there's absolutely no reason, and I'll say this right now, there is absolutely no reason why Sasuke couldn't have went from the side and not straight behind Sakura.
Yep.
Here's another thing. No, here's another thing. Okay, like Naruto was the only one to say wait. Sakura gets stabbed. This is the first time Naruto witnessing that power itself. So Naruto got scared. Sasuke didn't get scared. Instead, he's like, all right, here we go, going for the kill. He has that face of like, all right, time for work. The Kakashi Gaiden edition. The whole, well, Rin got captured, let's continue. Like that kind of way. Pretty much he didn't care what just happened to her. All he knows is there's a good opportunity to attack Madara, and this is right now. So that's another backup evidence on the whole Sakura having a disappointment look on Sasuke with the whole situation. Because I mean, like, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that she expect them to worry, but I'm just saying, like, something bad just happened and something almost got worse. I mean, I can't say she would get killed, but she was gonna get worse than that because she's about to fight somebody, people that's not even in her vision because they are invisible. So just imagine that, like,
Yeah.
it felt like the limbo was could have gone after Sakura with the whole visible wall came in, and then there was probably one of the the shadows was gonna attack Sakura. Then Naruto is the one that kicked it away. He's like, hell no, get away from her. Because this is her first time. Look, if she went for it and she knew about limbo, then this is stupid. But since the fact that she doesn't know about limbo, this is not stupid. This is actually could have been smart if Madara was the two god like.
Too godlike.
And he was.
Yeah,
well, I know. It's just, it's like they're with the whole limbo shadows. It's like they're compromising the whole other Rinnegan abilities that he could have used. No, this time he's got to use like some invisible force that no one except for Naruto and Sasuke can apparently, I guess.
Next thing you're
seal
gonna tell me
and
the
fence.
almighty push is this just Nagato like cloning limbo clones all over the place and planting bombs right in the center of town.
The almighty push is actually just the force coming at you to bring me there.
Limbo.
Well, I don't know why Sage Naruto didn't sense those things though.
Yeah,
You talking
well,
about the first time or the second time?
Well, let's just say if Pain did happen to have
Oh, you
these,
talking about the pain fight? Sorry.
yeah, if we're talking, because I mean they're compromising the whole other Rinnegan eye techniques, and that's what we'll talk about later.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's just basically, it feels like a compromise right now, at least.
Yeah, plot convenience.
Yeah, I know what
Instead
you
of
mean.
giving you instead of having Naruto having to do the whole pain fight all over again, we're gonna have it have a different ability this time.
Yeah.
Some other user.
It's probably because Madara is like could separate shadow rather than hey, it's still in the same spot. I
I-
don't know.
But anyway, see, the problem I have with this is that like everyone's like kind of saying that Sasuke wasn't aiming for Sakura, he wasn't doing this, he wasn't, and it's like, but nothing supports that. There's a whole bunch of stuff that goes against that notion because if Sasuke knew about the limbo and he knew there was only one of them at most and never knew about the other four or the other three, I guess, then uh then that means he would have thought, well, I'll just go straight through down the middle. Or even better, why not just come through the side? Because if she's distracting the Limbo clone, then he could just come from the other way and then attack Madara directly without having the Limbo block. So, like, it's like no matter how you look at it, the angle is wrong. Everything is wrong. The distraction that this distraction Sasuke, there are many different options, many different ways, many different things that Sasuke could have done differently, but he comes from this angle, which is
Basically,
bad.
everything around him suggests that he was going to cut through Sakura.
Yeah. Maybe not
there's-
intentionally, but he was literally about to just almost
Make a
sacrifice her.
Make a
Yeah.
sacrifice for the greater good.
Yeah, and
Instead of acting like a team,
You know-
that was more of a, oh, I can do this shit by myself.
please, please, please save me the argument that, oh, well, Sakura could have just regenerated from it anyway, even if he did go through her. Okay, one, Sasuke didn't know that. He doesn't know about the Byakugo seal and how much it could, like regenerate people. And two, that's still a dick move. You don't shoot through your own teammates, even if they can
Yeah.
regenerate.
That's like doing the Zabuza Haku tactic. That's not cool at all.
Zabuza. Well, in that one, I mean, at least you knew with the whole.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying though. The idea
Yeah, it wasn't
is,
cool because it was totally not their style.
yeah,
At least
exactly.
not after their death. But
I mean,
Yeah.
but that's what the story is telling you. Like when they did that technique, and I think it was Kakashi or Zabuza. They didn't like that at all because that just doesn't fit them at all.
Kakashi
Yeah.
didn't like it because Kakashi was trying to stab him again with his lightning blade, but Haku came
Yeah.
again in front like last time. Only this time he sealed himself around him, and then Zabuza cut right through him to get to Kakashi. And it was all like, "Oh, why would you do that? You two were like at least really good partners back."
But
When he
wasn't
was
wasn't but wasn't when Zabuza was already mind control
Yeah,
by
it was
Zakawa,
under,
though? Yeah,
both of them were under his
Yeah.
control. It's just they didn't
Right.
feel like, wow, that.
they were complete different people.
hmm
Yeah.
Like, they were complete different people when we saw them the very first time, and pretty much when they die, they have the establishment of being good people. But now, since they mind control, they really wanted to get sealed off immediately because they don't want to do all those stuff anymore. So there you go.
Well, a lot of people who were revived really didn't like being revived because they felt that they should have stayed dead,
Yeah,
which is kind of
Funny.
noble for a bunch of a lot of them were more villains than they were good
oh,
guys.
good. They didn't care. He was like, "Yay, I could finally show my art again."
Hey, I could blow myself up again.
Yeah.
I
Again and again.
I always
Yeah.
thought he would have been the best because he could keep doing the C4 every time. C4. Let me just regenerate. All right, here we go. C4. Let me regenerate. C4.
And then, like, yeah, and you know, like everyone has pulls out of every explosion, and he's just like, "Oh, come on!"
It's weird how Sasori kind of got revived when in reality, what the only thing technically still living was his heart, and did that get sealed or cut off or something? It's like, how do
You mean
you
stabbed?
revive someone who's basically a puppet already?
Well, he wasn't a puppet anymore, which is yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, and this goes into the other argument that how did Nagato get revived with the
Okay.
Rin Tensei? With
We'll
the,
get back to that,
Really,
I
really
guess.
good, you mean. Wait,
All right.
can we hold? Let's hold that discussion.
We'll hold that later. Okay, we're just giving insights to something later in the future because we're gonna do an end blog after this podcast. I'm gonna say it right now. We're gonna do an end blog after this podcast about plot inconsistencies and problems, especially when it comes with the Rinnegan. But we'll get into this one later because this is massive discussion.
The
I
next
feel like
day.
there's one answer.
The next day. No,
I
we'll
feel
do
like there's
it.
only. I
in
feel
a
like
few
there's
hours.
one answer to this whole thing, and I'll just say it later. So,
Wait.
Yeah.
Well, we'll use that one for NaruSaku then. Wait.
No. There's another answer, but anyway, go on.
All right.
So,
So
anyway,
Chapter.
Madara, being the boss that he is, says, "Oh, I was just playing this whole time."
yeah, I was just playing this all the time. Now it's time to get serious. What?
Yeah, I'm just gonna run
Not
away
to
again.
Now I'm gonna do my Superman impression. Zoom, zoom, zoom. And
Cap.
he flies into the air, and we look down at the scene of the three of Team 7, which, by the way, it looks like Naruto is like embracing Sakura.
Hey,
I tell you,
hey,
I
can
tell
we
you.
kiss? Let's kiss
I-
after this.
I'm
Speaking
telling-
out.
I'm telling you, the end of the world is coming. His birthday is coming. Why not do it?
Yeah. So he's embracing Sakura. Kakashi's sitting there reading his book, and Sasuke is wondering what his next move is.
You know, it's sad that Kakashi hasn't done anything, but then again, what can he do?
Oh, but Sakura's useless because she can't do anything. Fuck
Oh
off.
yeah, that's also what sparked why we're gonna be going into what we're going into. Because
Okay.
yep, damsel in distress. Oh hey, let's have high expectations, even when we realize.
I
Also,
swear.
that's just gonna be that's gonna be like in the questions. So we'll just save that.
Yeah,
for-
I swear I want to kick people in the nuts and go, oh, I had high expectations that you weren't gonna feel any pain.
We're gonna give spoilers in this case. James has 3 questions. All of them basically have to revolve around that
Blue
scene.
Star.
So-
all questions for Blue
So if
Star.
you stick around, you'll hear our answers. Which
Yeah. So-
Anyway,
Madara like forms balls in his hand. A lot of balls in this thing. No wonder it's male oriented. But so he like shoots all these massive black balls everywhere, and he uses a technique called the Chibaku Tensei, the Chewbacca Tensei.
Chewbacca.
Yeah. Kakashi's like, what he's trying to do. Kakashi, you could do more than just like giving commentary.
Hey Kakashi, you still have your other jutsu. You don't have to just sit there this whole time.
Yeah. And-
the belt test. I know it's like 3 against 1, but you could interfere and make it 4 against 1. It doesn't hurt.
You
Yeah.
could just increase our odds, even if you don't have the one technique that actually would have really helped our asses.
Remember the
right
bell
now.
test? I don't know. Do you think Madara is into porn books? Want me to try to tell him the ending?
just for moment intensifies. Kishimoto actually did like a double layer or whatever.
Hey,
Boom!
hey
double layer.
Madara, what? Snape kills Dumbledore. Ah, god damn it! I'm gonna kill every single one of you.
Oh god.
God, says Kakashi.
It's too bad that it was in the 4th book from Jiraiya, because it would have been funny if like Naruto was like, I know one way to power up Kakashi. Hey, Kakashi Sensei, what is it? The 4th book came out, but it's impossible. He's dead. No, he really made it. It was really pre-written. Everything storyboard is right there, and I know the ending. Wait, are you trying to tell me the ending when it's not? The ending is you son of a bitch. He gets so pissed off that I don't know the whole wolf name that his father contained. It comes out from the shadow. Kakashi's even more stronger than with the before. He's stronger than the Sharingan Kakashi, even the Kami Ninja Kakashi. He's a
Guys,
fucking
8
Kakashi.
gates? Looks like pussy gates compared to
8
this.
gates? He's like
Please,
Kakashi open 8 gates.
you can destroy my innards. Ha! That doesn't phase me.
And then and then Naruto was like,
You can destroy my body, but you will never crush my spirit. Chidori, ow, my spirit!
Oh, my spirit.
Naruto can sense Kakashi. He's like, he opens all 8 gates, and what's crazy, his gates doesn't even drain all his chakra, and therefore, once he's done with the gates, he was still live. He's incredible.
Oh my
He's still
gosh, you could use
incredible.
the 8 gates again.
This is the best story ever.
There wasn't there. Damn. When they said Kakashi year, they wasn't kidding.
The
Yeah.
year of Kakashi. It's just
Yeah, they
sitting
were-
there on rocks. That was my
Maybe
plan the entire time.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a drink at a bar. Yeah, I'll have a Kakashi on the rocks.
maybe his year ended right now. It's like, oh damn, I have my normal eyes. My year officially ended.
My year of Kakashi has ended. I just now realized that the rocks are coming up from behind them. I thought that was a
Yes.
drawing error, but no, they're coming up from behind him. Instead of just picking up all the rocks in the area, we're just gonna leave the heroes there to just
You
fend
know,
off against these
I was-
rocks instead of
I was-
crushing them with
Yeah,
instead
maybe-
of crushing them with them.
I should have done what's his name? Pain did
Pain
when
did,
he
yeah.
thought it. Yeah, just go
Oh,
ahead.
mighty push.
And then we see
Uh.
Gaara and Lee for one panel. Let's leave
Yeah.
this place. What about Naruto and the others? I'm sure he'll be fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
what about her and Kakashi and Sasuke? Yup, Naruto will be fine.
Don't worry, I will have another friend to toast with.
I still owe him $20.
Like, Gaara knows that Kakashi and Sakura are there. Maybe not Sasuke, but why does he only say, I'm sure they'll be fine? No, I'm sure he'll be fine.
Oh,
What
yeah.
the-
Oh, and by the way, if you look really carefully at the one panel with Gaara and Lee, you know the one where they're on the sand? If you look really close, really sharp-eyed in the background, you notice that Minato is not there.
Oh wow, I just noticed that.
He's not there?
Yeah, he's not there whatsoever.
Where is he?
Exactly. Where is he? Where the fuck is Minato?
Where in the wide ninja world is Minato?
All this shit's going down, and he's lazy as fuck.
I get hit by balls.
Something really tells me he's gonna pull a third Hokage with the tree, saving Naruto from the tree. He's gonna be like, oh shit, I forgot about him.
Yeah, it seemed like the third Hokage was gone when the head got cut off or whatever.
that shot.
Exploded.
Yeah,
It was just a
headshot.
shadow clone. It was just a
But
shadow clone.
he just recovered if I remember.
Yeah,
He
he
Oh,
recovered.
he just
just comes
recovered?
straight in
So
and
instead
makes
of
sushi of the tree.
Remember
instead of
when
getting-
Naruto?
I thought he got hit with the black sphere explosion, so I thought, oh well, he's gone for good this time. No, he somehow revives, but Minato, nope, both his arms are gone for good.
It's just well, he got shot from the beam. See, that's why I was arguing. Like, I think it's the staff. You gotta be careful. If you get hit by the staff, you won't recover. If you get beamed
rule
or
of-
punched,
First rule of fanged furry, you don't
Yeah.
recover.
because remember,
he's a bird. Does that make him a feather bag?
because because remember, Naruto was like, "Oh no, Hokage is dead again."
Again, we're the worst village ever.
And then Sasuke was like, "Oh, shut up, man. He's fine." You know, because I'm like, "Damn, you're
Walk
welcome."
it off.
But yeah, but it almost seems like Minato is really about to do that, but I'm not even sure when. It'd be stupid he does it in the dream world, but like, yeah, thank you for showing up.
Yeah. So Madara makes these giant rock balls, like dozens of them, and then just says, these raindrops are a bit big and hard. That's what she said.
He said, "Is this the power? Is this the the sixth path power? They're bigger
Yeah.
than more.
They're bigger
Is this
and more
the
than
power of the
before."
sixth path?
And
Even though I
Sasuke's
don't
like,
even know.
fuck that. We still got the clones to deal with. Don't be distracted.
Yeah, I'm like, geez, at least react. I'm like, we got clones, you know. So, do that.
Yeah. So Naruto's like, fine, I'll do this myself. And so he splits into Kagebushin and just. Did I just say Kage bullshit?
Bush.
Cocky bullshit.
He splits into shadow clones. It says, leave him to me. And he just goes kung fu fighting on the limbo clones.
Everybody want kung fu fighting.
Yeah, and this plays an important later on because we see actually Kakashi staring at Naruto's clones, just like punching and kicking in midair, going, "You asshole, you're a bastard!" And Kakashi's like, "The hell's going on?"
Oh yeah.
Like, how is Naruto even hitting these guys? What is he just somehow sensing them? Oh, hey, that's an arm. I better punch this or block.
Apparently, Naruto's senses are more accurate than Sasuke's eye.
Yeah. Oh, I should be fighting these guys, but Naruto, you fight them. I'll fight the real Madara.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
So, like, Black Setsu's like, okay, I'm gonna record their death. I'm gonna bug out of here. So he goes, and Naruto uses the help of Kurama to make this Bijou Dama Rasen Shuriken, and Sasuke attacks with his Susanoo, and they start blowing up the rocks. Now, Naruto is blowing up dozens of these things with his blast. Sasuke is having trouble taking out one just by slicing it in half.
He had to slice it in multiple cuts because two rocks would have just... You know what's worse than one giant rock? Two giant rocks!
I don't think this rock can get any bigger. Nonsense!
Yeah, here's a little fun fact. Behind the Bijou Dama Rising Shuriken, Sakura's right there. I'm sure you know this right now. Don't look at the manga. Like, you see it, right? In what's the version? The manga stream, since they put the Bijou Dama Rising Shuriken and the bottom one or somewhere else, you would see the legs.
Yeah.
So it's like she's part of it now. She's flying.
Yay!
But at the very least, you know where the position is Naruto at. He
I
didn't
find
move
it hilarious that Sasuke had to transform into the Susanoo, but Naruto just had to stay in his regular form instead of going all Bijou mode up on the grill.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
unless that's truly their Bijou mode, I don't know why he couldn't transform into one of the Bijous.
I don't know. I've been questioning everything ever since this war started. Nothing has made sense, but we'll get to that later. But we got these guys now attacking, and we get another paranoid moment because we get Sakura looking up and going like, damn, you know? She's like, wow, or like,
Wow,
damn, or
amazing.
whatever. And everyone's all like, oh, she's so amazed by what Sasuke can do. I'm like, no, she's amazed at what both these guys are doing.
Yeah, because they're both like OP, so why not?
But they think, but they think because this panel Sakura is right after a close up of Sasuke in the Susanoo, that she's automatically looking at him and just
they
him.
never end. Well, of course, Sasuke, they're never ending. You're only attacking one at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like, I don't know, more than 30 rocks that you think you could count?
Yeah, Naruto took like what, 5 in one hit?
Seriously. And you know, you're welcome for going all the way up there, try to go with Madara, while these two guys who's like, you know, can't do flying, well, actually 3 of them. Naruto can't fly unless he asks for something, but yeah, you know, Naruto's trying to protect everyone, including himself. But you, Sasuke, you probably make more dozens of rocks that they could probably try to hit Sakura, so you could just say, you know, I'm killing Sasuke, deal with it. So, good job.
Sasuke doing what fans want.
Too bad we didn't have
Kill
Naruto
Sakura.
look at Sasuke and go, this isn't a lot. I make more rocks when I shit.
Gee, Sasuke, if you just let me throw my Bijou bombs around, I could clear all these rocks in an instant.
Yeah.
No, you have to go attack the rocks. I'll attack the invisible guys that only you can see.
And apparently doing a better job at it than you are.
I don't know why Sasuke can never fight these invisible clones. What, is he just lazy and wants to fight the big bad guy that's creating them? Saying, oh, Naruto, you're inferior to me. I can totally take on Madara by myself. You just take on the shadows that'll probably disappear after I kill him.
Yeah.
Sasuke the prick.
So Sasuke, yeah.
That is true. He didn't even went for the shadows. He let Naruto do everything.
Sasuke's a lazy bastard.
Now, like I said, Sasuke went straight for Madara. His main target, his only target is Madara. There is no, I should worry about my
There
friend.
can be only one.
Like, my God, this is not teamwork. It feels like that bell test in the part 2 kind of pretty much tells you who's the real team and the only real team in there. It almost felt like a metaphorically speaking, like, oh, there's 2 bells, but there's 3 of y'all.
Everyone else actually does pretty damn good teamwork. I mean, you look at Ino, Shikamaru, and Choji, they're all working pretty damn fine together. Lee, Tenten, and Neji, kinda. They're not bad. They're not good.
They're not bad. They're not
Lee,
bad.
Kiba, Hinata, and Shino, they're kinda... I mean, they're not doing bad.
They're good in terms of scouting.
Yeah.
Because,
but Team 7? No. It's Sasuke, I'm going to do it my own way, and then tell others they have to do their own other stuff.
Sasuke, there is no I in team, but there is one in the a-hole.
There is a me in team.
Okay, I want to finish this discussion this chapter 1, so I could, kind of dive into this topic that I kind of want to talk about. I didn't talk about it in the forum, but I talk about it in the other forum, not in the NaruSaku.com one, but it was more of what did I talk about? I think I talked in the Sasuke's Karen one, but we'll get to that when we finish this chapter discussion.
Alright, so we got Madara going up into the air, and he's like, okay, this headpiece, it's actually a part of me, and I'm just gonna come on, you stupid, and just rips it off of him. That must have hurt.
Why couldn't he have done that earlier? You need both eyes? The requirement is I need both eyes.
Yeah.
Even though it says just Rin, it doesn't say Rinnegan, it just says trans.
It's like them ripping that part of Kevin off of his head. It's like ripping that part of Kevin in the head. I didn't know this thing was a hat. It wasn't.
It wasn't.
So he looks.
I think Madara is like the guys from the Team Michael games. It's like, we have fours because I came from Shadow Colossus, so that's me as a baby. If you remember the ending, I kind of spoiled everyone that, but forget it.
Yeah. So he goes up to the moon and he's like, according to what was written on the stone monument, when people possess the power of the transmigration or the Rinnegan, I guess, get close to the moon, they can make the infinite dream come true and will open to reflect on it. So he opens the eye like Kaguya in the middle of his forehead, the third eye. And
question. Who wrote that tablet again?
Apparently the sage says Six Pass did.
Okay. I thought it was someone else because it would have been funny to be like, aha, fooled you. But never mind. Go on.
Because didn't the sage say that he written it?
I think so, yeah. He did.
Because he said, I purposely made it so that only people with the Rinnegan will be able to read it entirely.
Yeah, so they could know not to do this low again, but apparently that was way too naive of him.
Yeah, you gave too many details for a plan than you did as a warning.
Oops.
God, the Surgeon General was like, smoking is bad for you. Would have been a better warning than this tablet.
Yeah.
Gee, guys, don't you think that we should see this happening? Don't you think that we should not put this tablet? No, nothing bad will happen.
Yeah, so...
It's not like some evil Uchiha guy is going to find this tablet and then literally try and see it word for word happen out. Basically cause the end of the world.
So Madara is basically now finally initiating the Infinite Tsukiyomi.
It's funny. Wasn't the plant supposed to be used and now they don't need it?
Yeah. Another inconsistent.
Because apparently absorbing it also counts as using the tree.
Yeah. I am the tree, I guess, now.
Unless the tree will just pop out now. Next chapter, but who knows?
Or Madara becomes the tree, I guess. Literally, replants himself.
And how much closer to the moon did he have to be to actually initiate this?
I don't know. Stratosphere?
Yeah, he's actually pretty close to the moon relative to his size. I mean...
We're in space now.
Will it be hilarious if Naruto really does rise?
Major Manara took
We're going
ground
to
control.
We
I'm
don't
No,
stepping
we
through the
don't need
door,
oxygen in space. This is a
but if
manga.
and
well, if
I'm
you go by DBZ
floating in a
laws, a lot of
most
characters started to
peculiar
breathe in
way.
space. It's like, man, everybody could breathe in space. They have no fear anymore. That's good to know. But
I can breathe in space and you can't, you stupid monkey.
it would have been
Okay.
hilarious if all the it would be hilarious if all the if Naruto just do the Biju Dama Rise of Shuriken, aim for the moon and actually destroys it. But like, oh damn, I
Piccolo, we need you.
Yes, Toasty. Toasty made it. All you need to do, blow up the moon.
This would
How
have been a
far
perfect
away is the moon again? I'll just throw my Rasen Biju bomb at it.
I don't even
Boom!
think it could. Like, how does that even work? Like, just throw it and will it just disperse because of the fact that you're in outer space? It's like, there's no more air in my Rise of Shuriken. Oops.
So,
I can't help but think, what happens during the day? Is this only a nighttime jutsu?
yeah, well, what happens at the other side of the planet?
Yeah, right.
Everyone's look. It's infinite Tsukuyomi, meaning it's always nighttime now. I destroyed the sun.
Uh,
By this point, they should just do with they should just try to end Madara to shooting through space. Shooting through the moon,
Actually,
make
I
a
just realized something. Destroying the moon would not
and the moon.
prevent the Tsukiyomi
Why?
because, like, according to the legend, the moon was created by the Sage of Six Pass.
So you can make a new one, pretty much.
Yeah, yeah. So you could just like, there's a new one.
I don't know how that works.
They blow it up again. Stop it! Blow it up again. Stop it!
Would creating something that size just destroy the planet because of the gravity? How far could you push that before you realize?
You know,
Clearly, they had to have gone to space. Clearly.
I just thought of a new theory. What if his brother is in that moon? He's like,
He's
send me
just
to
the moon.
Yeah, he's like, send me to that moon.
The moon.
Like, think about it. Be like, send me to that moon, so nobody will ever get the other Juby. It's like, no, brother, I can't do this. You gotta do it. It sounds. I would actually laugh if I'm right because that does seem possible when you think about it.
Oh
I mean-
god, I would laugh just to see the brother come off the moon and slap Madara across the
I'm
place and go,
back!
"Will you shut up? I'm trying to masturbate up here."
I'm pretty sure he's dead. I'm just thinking like just the Biju itself is like stuck inside his body for eternal.
I don't care. That would be funny to see the brother come back.
Do you mind?
Do you mind? I'm trying to watch Nick at Night here.
On the moon.
I got Princess Luna with me. Apparently, I'm in the ponies now.
For all you bronies fans out there.
Maybe they should-
I heard you're hey Madara, I heard you're a bitch that likes bananas. Well, we got plenty of bananas on the moon, biatch.
The moon. Why is it always the moon for every darn evil plan? What does the moon do? It's just a giant floating rock. It's a floating rock in space.
I know, at least the sun has some kind of nuclear fission or fusion or whatever you want to say it is inside of it that actually creates power. Hell, Superman uses the sun. It's like the heroes use the sun, the bad guys
It's a
use the
solar
moon.
battery.
The good guys use the sun, the bad guys use the moon.
Because apparently the moon is like all powerful or whatever. Oh yeah, that moon spirit, gotta kill it because that stops the water from being bended or anything.
You know what I'll bet?
Avatar, gotta kill the moon spirit.
You know what I'll bet? I bet they'd be like, you hate on the moon. Hate on the moon? That's nonsense. We gotta defend ourselves. Quick, make something. I got an idea. How about How about heroes that base on moons? Sailor Moon. All right, we're safe.
Sailor Moon. Aren't they based off planets? The rest of them, though.
Well, but the main character is a moon, so therefore we redeem ourselves from
Yeah.
being.
Let's get
Not Sailor
let's get-
Earth, Sailor Moon.
Yeah, let's get Sailor Uranus in here.
We can't have Pluto anymore. She's dead character officially because that's not a planet anymore.
Yeah,
It's true.
binary construct now. We kicked you out of the Sailor Scouts. Get the fuck out.
Get out of here. Your name is too vague. Sailor Universe.
Oh man.
Oh no. Oh no. No,
Sailor
it's
Moon.
always
Sailor
Moon.
Earth sounded dumb.
It's the moon.
But yeah, have Sailor Moon come down and she'll kick Madara's ass. No, seriously, she can. Sailor Moon in her strongest form would like laugh at Madara.
That is true. I'm just saying.
With a laugh at him, like, what are you trying to do? No, come on, quit playing. What are you trying to do?
I'm
What
just saying,
are you trying to do?
I'm just saying it's just funny that we talk
Who
about.
put these black lines on my lawn?
It's just funny that we talk about Moon being the source of evil and all that stuff. And now it's suddenly we were like, oh, the Moon, the Moon's not all
Gonna
evil.
kill you with choreography.
Ah,
Oh man.
but yes, conclusion: Moon is evil. Be aware of it. Why you think werewolf happens?
That's why Naruto has the sun and Sasuke has the moon.
Yes. Unless you want to say full moon, then Naruto is no better than Sasuke. That's the case. He's like, he's still evil. He's a full moon. That's even worse.
I thought it was a half moon. Half moon.
I'm surprised we never got the joke of like Naruto like pulling down his pants and mooning Madara and going, "Here's your moon for you."
You know, I was about to bring that up. Damn you.
I would have bet if Naruto was part 1 Naruto, I would have so bet that he would have done that.
Dude, he's still partially part 1 Naruto.
Yeah,
in
but he's
sense.
not. But he's not the part 1 that remember.
Yeah.
Remember
That
he was in the class.
totally.
Naruto does that to Madara. Sasuke's like, "Dat ass, bring me dat ass." I
He
mean,
puts
what?
on he puts on shades. Yeah.
I'd hit that.
Screw Sasuke now. I see that ass.
Oh man. So I do have some questions from Blue Star, as I said.
If I go crazy.
Then will you still call me Superman?
Yeah.
Well, hold up. I want to comment something.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, you say you have questions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically sum up the
Okay.
chapter.
Well-
Let's sum up summing up the chapter first. Madara
Also-
just destroys the OP.
Phantoms are crazy and paranoid and assuming something that isn't. Madara is a crazy bastard that makes everything up on the fly. Sasuke is a lazy bastard that is a lazy prick that lets everyone else do all the work.
Well, he fights giant rocks. Those low level enemy rocks are quite the
Yeah,
challenge.
are we sure Sasuke is powerful? Because,
Because as we all know from Adventure Time, rocks are low level enemies.
low tier.
Low tier enemies. They're just a low level enemy.
I'm surprised he didn't just do one giant Chidori, seeing how, that just affects Earth moves so much.
Nope.
I'm surprised he
Apparently, the Chidori is now lost to the power of Susanoo! Or, in this case, the Amaterasu that Sasuke just loves to abuse. Yeah,
Susanoo?
burn him with fire.
Oh, that. He's like, I might as well dedicate it to my brother Itachi. 'cause-
You're fired!
Well, Itachi was far better at Genjutsu than Sasuke will ever
Sasuke
be.
doesn't use
He
Genjutsu.
still is.
Yeah,
Doesn't Sasuke hardly use Genjutsu? He only
he tried to use it once and it was pathetic.
Yeah,
Wait,
Itachi,
Hanzo-
bitch slapped him.
Tanzo was like, "You're nowhere near your brother." And then
Oh
he
yeah, I
just-
remember that. It's like, really? You're gonna use your brother image to deceive me? Really? You know what?
Bitch slap. Yeah, but Sasuke's control over the Matsuratsu is far stronger than what Itachi's control over it was.
Yeah. Big wolf. Not yeah, that's true. Um, Before Sasuke went to the higher level of Sasuno, I went to a higher level of himself, aka become the moon guy, whatever you want to say. Um, Itachi was better at Sasuno than Sasuke, especially the fact he has the sword, what Gochimaru calls it, like one of the special swords that he's been dying to get. So
I don't know how
no,
you get that sword, but whatever.
whatever. I know, right? But yeah, but now everything is obviously the case of whatever. But
I
still,
gotta,
I find Itachi play smarts more than Sasuke just playing ass.
couldn't Orochimaru just now steal Itachi's body if he so chose? Now that even though Sasuke now has Itachi's eyes, couldn't at that very moment in time, if he would have just like came out of Sasuke, as in like literally left Sasuke's body entirely, couldn't he have just waited till Itachi died and then stole his body?
But that was Orochimaru's fault. He's like, "Hey, come on, come on! This is a good chance to get the body. Aha, I'm free!" And then dies.
Nope, he gets sealed up.
Yeah, but then I guess Sasuke was dying, so
Yeah.
Sasuke was dying. Orochimaru was like, "Hey, you want more power? Call for me, because I'm about to help."
Another
What?
thing, like, wouldn't the Corinne really be helpful right now at this point?
The what? Corinne?
Yeah. No,
The
not
what if
Corinne, but
Kiri? I know you're talking about.
Kirin.
I know
Kirin. Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Wouldn't Sasuke's Kirin be helpful right now against these giant rocks? If he
Not
can
the large
control
giant
lightning
rocks.
storms, yeah.
Unless
Can
the
he
rocks keep. Well, yeah, unless the rocks keep bring. Well, rocks can destroy fire, which is funny in terms of science, but yeah.
relative to size?
So I don't think it would help. I mean, it would help, but you need fire to make a Kiri appear.
I thought it was just you need a lightning storm, which Sasuke said he can now control lightning all by himself, and he could use the whole rainstorm or whatever. Like
That
I
was a
thought he was
one-off.
the one. I thought he was
Hmm.
the one that made the rainstorm or whatever because he was building up chakra for his ultimate attack. This will be my final attack. Be gone with the thunderclap, even though it's lightning.
Yeah, and then he still managed to lose in that part
Because
of the battle.
Sasano
Yeah,
at that point
Sasano.
was the ultimate asshole. Oh, Itachi can't lose.
I really thought when Itachi said his body armor, I thought he really meant like an actual armor, like when you got the armor from some RoboCop stuff. It was like, yes, I got a body armor, shotgun proof. So now you can't attack me. Thankfully, I got those. I thought he meant that, but
I am
he meant
composed of
Sasuke.
titanium. I don't need luck.
I
Oh,
can
God.
survive laser blasts. Your lightning has no effect on me.
Yeah. So
Has anybody remembered a joke about the rocks and Uchihas? Like, how rocks can be so superior against Uchiha clans? You got rocks killing Obito. Well, before we all know he didn't die, but still, we got him being defeated. We got Itachi technically got defeated, especially he landed on the rock with his head, like boom, and then he slides down and dies. But uh, then we have Sasuke. I forgot if there was one rock related that Sasuke has to deal with. I think it was with the Dora, but I forgot how it goes. And now somebody posted it's like, what makes Madara a top tier Uchiha? The fact he actually used the biggest weakness, rocks, into his advantage.
Are Uchiha fire flying types?
except for Sasuke, who got killed by a sword, but I guess if you want to technically call metal a type of rock,
Space sword.
So there you go. But what I want to discuss is that how
He
like
came
this.
from falling rocks, though. That's how Sasuke, or yeah, I thought he flew in on like
he came in on a
on Sai.
wrecking
He came
ball.
in on Sai's ink thing. I thought like Sai made him like an eagle or something. I can't even remember.
What was his hawk summon?
Maybe it was a hawk. I don't know. Maybe it was a
A
hawk
hawk.
summon.
It
Maybe
was
he
a hawk.
summoned
It was
both
a hawk.
hawk and snakes.
I don't know anymore.
It
You know,
doesn't matter.
again, what Toby said it best. Where did
He
he
died
learn
on
that?
rocks. There you
We
go.
didn't have time to get that.
When did
He
he
died.
get that?
He died on
That's the best
rocks.
question ever. That was like the best. That was like the best question of the
The
year.
Uchiha must be fire flying types.
And we never bring it up ever again.
Pepperidge Farm, remember?
I could understand why he called himself Taka, but still, where you learn that?
Well, the fact that they parried that, or well, whatever. The closest thing, like Toby, even in the, at least in the anime, said, "When the hell did he learn that?"
Yeah,
No,
we
he
just
said that in
said
the
that.
manga too.
Oh, he did it in the manga. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah,
sorry, I like repeating people because
no, no, I'm just saying, like he said the best question of the decades.
yeah.
Why did he
Oh,
learn that?
well, basically, we're just making this shit up as we go because Sasuke can't be not powerful.
Oh, and by the
I
way,
mean,
we're gonna still make him summon snakes, even though we've taken that ability out of him, technically.
yeah,
Yeah, he
So,
lost his Orochimaru like regeneration power apparently.
so yeah, he killed Manda, but oh well, he could use Hawk, but he could call Abba. I'm not sure how you say his name. The other one.
Shall we get to the
Good.
questions?
Well, I was just want to comment one thing. It's about the whole teamwork, quote unquote.
All right.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna save this discussion later. Let's go to the
Oh,
question.
Jesus Christ!
No, because
Just
this is
say
the
it.
question. No, it's the question base. So I'm not gonna be a repetitive man. It'd be stupid.
Fine, then add. Oh,
Just ask.
Ah!
All
All right.
Just ask the question.
We're going into questions.
Go.
I got 4 from Blue Star Saber. Though I think we
We
kind of
got
answered
4
some.
now? We got 4 now. I thought it was 3 yesterday.
I think we have a 4th.
Oh yeah, because NaruSaku said he wanted to add something or whatever. I thought.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, no, 4 from Blue Star because I found one.
Oh, you found another one?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
man.
I think we are doing this again. So the first question is: people are complaining Sakura got saved again. Do you think everyone is overreacting a bit? Yes.
Yeah, and the last time we answered these kind of indirectly by talking about it during the chapter and then realizing that's what the questions were about. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, people are overreacting. We kind of already explained it during the chapter thing, and yeah, I don't think we need to repeat it.
Yeah, we pretty much said everything.
2, do you think people put too much expectations on female characters that they accept?
Except,
Hold on. I gotta rewrite this. The grammar and spelling is all off, and in fact, he uses like wrong words on this one.
The correction system he has is very
You think people put too much expectations, but he wrote expectations
Okay, that's
on females characters that they he put accept as an EXECPT. Accept. No, you mean accept. ACCEPT. That they accept them to be perfect whenever they get into action every time. Or no. Even I fucked it up. See, this is how bad. Okay, so they not accept or accept, expect them to
just
be
keep going.
perfect.
so
Whenever they get to action. Okay, so I gotta redo this one more time. So I screwed up. Blue Star screwed up. We're gonna say this question for real. You think people put too much expectations on female characters that they expect them to be perfect whenever they get into action every time?
I think that goes to every character more than just a female character per se, because like, you know, a lot of people just want to just have their way, and it's always like always expecting always expecting a high measure when the moment comes. I mean, like, I'm trying to remember what's the expectation when Shino finally got to do something against Toby, because that was a cliffhanger for once, and I was like, oh crap, I forgot about him. that was my mindset.
Forgot about everybody.
Yeah, but
So busy focusing on Naruto and Sasuke that we, you know.
My point is, you know, the thing about this manga is like it has a different take on the whole. Huh?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Okay. No, it just have different ways of like showing off like what makes them good or what makes them heroic. It doesn't go like if I could do a beam, if I could shoot a beam, if I could reverse a beam, if I could do a spirit bomb, I'm heroic. Even though if I did spirit bombs to my own buddies, I'm heroic. But
Yeah. Your
it's
team
like
killing
Spirit.
fucktards.
Spirit beam.
the thing is this one, I actually went back to the old interview from Kishimoto. He actually thought he's doing a pretty decent job on Sakura, but people wanted like more visualized edition, more like in front paper, like front
Yeah, more like
we want her.
blindly
want-
going in there and getting killed, but heroically acting like it is something.
We
Yeah,
want her to do
like
something
Hinata.
more than just appear on screen because we want her to be someone she's not.
They literally want her to be more like Hinata.
it's
That
like
blind, reckless, fangirling Naruto that just jump into any danger willy-nilly, all because she is extremely selfish for his attention
yeah.
and not think about anything regardless of consequence.
It's it's like it's like this. It's like, okay, you get a newspaper, you go page 4, you probably see Sakura in the front in that page talking about like how she saves 100 people from a massive building damage, whatever, and stuff like that. Front page would be Naruto just I don't know, he stopped fighting, he destroyed eight army leaders and captured them, and he brought world peace in 24 hours. Amazing, stuff like that. It's over the top or something front page, and then the next front page would be like, this person, he did some foolish thing, but hell, at least he got in the battlefield for one second. And we're not exaggerating newspaper. This is really says a second. It's like we interviewed these people. They said, yeah, I was there. I got one shot in, but I was there. So I'm heroic.
Yeah.
In other news, Sakura did this. I don't know. He saved a baby from crazy burning building that physically impossible. It was a chance of 1 million to none. But whatever. That's not newsworthy. Stuff like that. The thing I'm saying is, I guess you could say the visual presentation. People want too much of it. They want more of like the way how like a lot of adventure manga series do, which they could get redundant at times, and they could be more ass pulling than Naruto could ever do, which is saying too much. But because if you think about it, if Sakura is going to be like this forever, like if she were to fight every time, it would not be special anymore. It would be like, that's cool, but it's not special anymore. I'm not saying she should not get that many fights. I do think she should get more fights, not too much, but just more. Like I said, or like if you keep doing it, it won't be special anymore. So I guess the other part of the problem is that when people see somebody that's in the battlefield for the first time or in a while, it feels special, which is why I could understand why some people was like, oh shoot, Sakura's about to do something. This is going to be special because this is something we haven't seen in a while. So. You know what I mean? Like, say if you like, hell, it was a little bit of while for Naruto. When we saw him fight in pain, we was like, oh hell yeah, this guy's the man.
Oh man.
But when Sasuke fight all 3 battles in one arc, it's like, all right, let's see what the hell is going on. So.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, honestly it's the expectation of not just a female character, just in general. So.
Yeah.